Hey there, guys. Welcome to Bear Talk Wolf. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, it's been such a long time since I had actually made a vlog. I think it might have been like maybe 6 months or seven or something like that, but a lot's been happening. During the Christmas holiday, I had um, a lot of orders coming in from customers who wanted crocheting hats and scarves. So I was pretty much busy during November and December, um, getting good money from that. So um, as for the crocheting, that leads up to the website, which I had was telling you guys about. I have the site up running, but I'm looking to um, do little changes on the website because I haven't changed it since like October, and I think it needs a good brushing up. But I will post it on in the group, and so you guys could be able to check it out. If you guys have any ideas how to make the website even better, that would be great. Um, so after New Year's came, I've been having a lot of problems with the landlord, and I was telling them that we went through like a really cold spell and like an Arctic blast. So for a couple of days, and I was out without heat, and I told the landlord. Well, I was actually telling the leasing agent because he was the one that was. I believe that's his bungalow. So I told the leasing agent this the oil heating needs fixing. So he got it fixed. He says so the the what is it, the plumber, and he says, I got bad news. There's a lot of water in there, so I need to get a part. And it won't happen till tomorrow. I was like, okay, leaves me out in the cold. Okay. So after he left, I wrote to the leasing agent and then I says, listen, he, the plumber came and he was telling me that he's got bad news, blah blah blah, and he won't be in till tomorrow, till the next day. I says that's not good enough because what am I gonna do with heat? And if he could be able to bring up a portable heater. Nope. So the next day the plumber came in. He says, by the way, I read your little email to us about your complaint. Um, so I was like, so what? I'm not going to be here in the cold. So because at the end of the day, I slept over at my cousin's house, which was actually down the street, which was okay. And I told the leasing agent, have the plumber call because I'm not going to be there. If he's not going to be there. So I did a sleepover at my cousin's, and so then that he ended up fixing it, and then um, I I it kind of broke down again, and I told the leasing agent, I think this uh, the boiler needs um, it needs serviced. So she says, I'll have somebody fix it. And nobody showed up. And uh, one day it wasn't that long until he said that, that somebody busted in the fence, in the front of the bungalow. And with their car. So I just figured, let me take photographs and tell the leasing agent. Somebody whammed right into the fence, and it needs fixing. He says, I'll find a somebody to be able to come over to fix it. Weeks went by. So I says, is there anybody going to be fixing this fence? And he says, I'm trying to find a joinery to be able to fix it. Which I kind of hard to believe that it's hard to find somebody, to do that. And so I says I had enough. Because the leasing agent was giving me a really hard time. And I just couldn't take it anymore, so I ended up moving. So I put in my notice, and all of a sudden I got this great email. Good morning, Brian. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I've got your notice to quit. And it was never nice like that. So I'm pretty sure that he was happy for me to leave. Which was fine, because now I'm in a location that I'm in the town part, where everywhere is walking distances. So after I moved, I went into an apartment, and about a week after that, I got a notice to quit from the landlord. And the other leasing agent that I signed up with, I guess she had to explain, this guy just moved in, what am I supposed to do? So she did it. She made a really hard, she is very good at this. She found me an apartment, and it happened to be in the center of the town. So that was really good. So I looked at it, which is this place here, and everywhere is walking distances, so that's great. Even the bus routes. And but I've actually am pretty much content here. I'm glad that it happened. Right, I'm glad that I did a second move, but I told the leasing agent I can't afford another movers to move me. So she had a couple of people, to do that for me, which was great. Set up the gym, and so I'm pretty much well settled. I have to start crocheting again, and which I got a few bags, beside the sofa because I have a blanket that I'm making, and all it needs is it's a little bit of sewing, putting the squares together, and whoever wants it, I'll post it, when it's done on here. So. So I've actually, that's all I've been doing is, trying to get organized with this new apartment, and I like the location. And I used to live in this building before, but in another apartment, and I got a lot of pounding on the doors and tapping on the windows because outside, the windows are like really down, it's like down to the ground. But I'm on a hill. So I'm at the corner, so the hill's going downwards, which means the windows are going up. So, but I'm at a location where of the apartment, which is I'm at the corner, and there's like a window right there, and I'm looking over the bridge. I'm looking over the Fall River and the statue, which is great. So get a lot of lighting in here, which is great. I actually have the blinds closed, and look at how much light that's coming in here. And but anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta check on my food. So I'll try to put in more vlogs for you guys. Maybe once a week or something, or maybe whenever I feel like talking to you guys. And but by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel because I'm trying to get to 1,000 so I can be able to go on live with somebody. And you need like 1,000 subscribers. and I'm trying to reach that goal. And because I really want to make it have a two-way talking with somebody. And at the moment, I can't do that because it's not allowing me to do it. So until I get to the 1,000 people or 1,000 subscribers. But anyways, I'll let you guys go. You guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.